It's one of those videos I don't even know how to start. Like, I don't even know how to start, because you're going to see a part of me that you're going to go, oh yeah, and then some people are going to be, she's not really over the top. I'm over the top. And other people are going to be like, oh, you're doing it wrong. You need to do it. Life is a journey. Life is a journey. Now, I was raised kind of like a hippie in the back of a Volkswagen bus. We toured all over the place. We had a home, but we camped and everything. And my parents ground their own wheat. I mean, we went from Twinkies to all of a sudden at the age of 6 not being allowed to have a Twinkie because we had to have ground wheat, and my sandwich breads always fell apart. And I was traumatized as a kid. Like, just drop it. I was traumatized. And then all of a sudden, I get into adulthood, and I'm like, I can buy my own stuff. I'm buying the Twinkies again. I'm going after the Twinkies again. Don't even talk to me about that. Now I'm veering in towards a little bit more awareness of what's going on, and I started listening to this book on tape, Ultra Processed People. If you have not read it, I highly recommend that you do not read it, because it will open your eyes to everything. Hence the reason we have a creamie that makes our own ice cream, and hence the reason I'm making almost all of my own food. Oh, somebody's here. Yay! It's just a cat. So all of this to say, what you are going to see next is a very interesting, not really money saving, but not really not, but getting away from chemicals, but maybe, but what, but my journey. It's just my journey. So let's carry on. I have gone around my whole entire house. Actually, I went to a drawer, because for the last 3 months, I have been collecting all of these things out of the walls as they finish up. I have a really hard time throwing things away. Boy, I need to have less coffee today. I have a really hard time throwing things away that still have use, or that I paid for and that I could still use, even though I am finding out that they have chemicals all through them, and it's disgusting. And I started realizing I don't react very well to them. I'm like not reacting very well to them. Could this be my problem? Could this be the reason why certain things, like, what could it be? So anyways, I am throwing away the Glade plugins. I kind of want to offer these up and for people to have them, because you spend money for them. And all of the wallflowers, Now let's get into talking, because we're not going to have enough time, because we're going to run out of time. So no more any of that. So these wallflowers are $5.95 for the basic one. They can get all the way up to $18. And the refills are $7.95 for one. So with that said, and I usually buy them on sale, so I usually get them for like $3.50, but whatever, we're not doing price comparison, because this is not all about price comparison. This is about less chemicals in my home, but I still want my home to smell good. I still want my home to smell good. Have you ever walked into up to a home and immediately smelled it before you even got into the home? I think that's what my house used to smell like. How embarrassing that you could smell my house from the street. So let's get rid of these, and I'll be right. So there are probably 2 things about me that you may not know. One, I sell doTERRA. I love doTERRA. I don't actively sell doTERRA. I use doTERRA, and I love doTERRA, and I sell doTERRA. And I love essential oils. I just do, right? Yeah, I love essential oils. I'm not like you have to use essential oils for everything. Here, you have a cut, let me put a drop of something on it. By the way, it would be frankincense or lavender. Allergies, lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Perfect. Amazing. So we use essential oils for quite a lot of things. And I recently was on their website, and I found this. This is really cute. We're going to unbox it together, because last month, or this month, actually I'm going to need scissors. Pack Fresh, I still use this thing. Thank you very much. So anyways, we started getting rid of those wall plugins, but I still want my house occasionally to smell good. Well, this thing is quite amazing. I plugged it in last month and put whatever essential oil. Now, this is $155. You get 2 of these, and you get 4 oils. Now, I was upstairs in the Mad Scientist room, and the oils add up to $118.50. Okay, $118.50. That means both of these are $36.50, which means it's $18.50 a piece. I think I did my math wrong. No, I did it right. It's $18.50 for one of these, but you can't buy them separately. You have to buy them together. So let's unpack it, and let's see exactly how we use it. It's kind of a cute thing, right? So what you do is you take the bottle, you take the cap off, and you screw it in, and then you plug it into the wall. And then I have it set, you can have it set to intervals, but I have it set to where whenever you walk by it, a little bit afterwards, it poofs a scent out, a drop, like a boop, poofs. So I'm not quite sure how long this is gonna last. I don't want the room to be flooded with scent. I want there to be an occasional whiff of something good. So with that said, you could plug a whole entire bottle in, but it could get even better. What if you had your favorite little diffusing scent that you mix up and make for the season, for the occasion, or whatever? Like you take some oils and you mix them together and you make your own signature scent. You all know people that sell essential oils have extra bottles on hand, because when you use essential oils, you have extra bottles. So, right? So let's take an extra bottle and let's make our own signature scent. So I went online for that. I wanted something that smelled like clean fall. That's what I wanted. And I got a whole, by the way, I have a Pinterest account. If you don't know yet, I have a Pinterest account. I have 15,000 pins in that Pinterest account, and you are more than welcome, because I have them all public, except I think I don't have the baby shower one public, the one where I threw a friend a baby shower because I wanted to keep it quiet and secret. So I have all of that public for you, and it's the Betancourt's Life. It's got my picture, the same picture that's up on everything. So the Betancourt's Life. If you want to go on Pinterest and find what I am pinning, you're more than welcome to. I also, let's see. And I did pin this one, and it's the most recent pin, so it'll be on the top. So Clean Home is 3 drops of sweet orange, 2 drops of eucalyptus, and 2 drops of lime. Now, one of these bottles is 300 drops. So if I wanted to up this to enough to where I could really see if I wanted to, like, you know, because I can change this every month. I can change this whenever, and I don't know how long one of these lasts. We're still in test phase. I'm going to times it by 20, so I'm going to have 60 drops of orange, 40 drops of eucalyptus, and 40 drops of lime. So I'm going to get to counting, and eucalyptus, I don't know why I took citrus. It's sweet orange, lime, and, oh, I had a bottle of eucalyptus. It's also a great way to use up the oils that you've had for a long time that you haven't used, right? Okay. For the doTERRA people, it's wild orange, eucalyptus, and lime. Those are the 3 that we're going to be using. 60, 40, and 40. I already finished 1 bottle. There you go. Now that I have all the drops in there, I'm going to put the dropper on it, and I'm going to cover and shake it a little bit to blend it all. It absolutely smells good. I don't know if I'll choose this one again, but it does have a good smell. I do like eucalyptus though, so there's that. Now we're going to get ready to plug it in. Now, in order to do that, you take this upside down and you plug this and you just start screwing it in. But you want to screw it in so that it's straight. That's not straight. Hold on. Now, I'm going to turn it over and let it sit on my counter to make sure that it is not leaking. Because Lord knows I do not want a whole bunch of oils all over my carpet, because it's going to go upstairs. Now we are going to plug it in. It does 7 drops at the beginning, and then as you walk past it, it will release more. Let's see if we like the smell. It's very light and clean smelling. So yeah, I like that. So you know my journey. I am trying to remove myself from the grocery store and from purchasing things. I'm actually trying to remove myself from buying things on Amazon, like the basic necessity things. And I want to find people or create the things myself. Someday I might sell them, someday I might. But that I'm going to see if we can create fun scents for the house and get away from chemicals. I do know that essential oils also can be considered a chemical. But so far they've healed me and they have not hurt me. This is disgusting. What you read in this book, absolutely disgusting. In fact, there was I have a friend that has one ailment and she can't figure out, she's like doing all of the clean eating and the good stuff, and she can't figure out why she still has this problem. And I told her about this book and she's like, oh my gosh, literally the few things that I do eat are contributing to the problem, because he talks about what's in our food. Literally, if you really want to know the secret, all of those chips and stuff on the shelf are pretty much a combination of 6 chemicals powdered up and formed into the product, and then sugar and salt and food dye is what makes it look like food. That's gross. Now you know what I know. Have fun out there. I feel like I've just become one step closer to crunchy.